You finally have calm that and no drama, that and no emergencies. And somehow you feel restless. You say you hate chaos. Why does peace feel uncomfortable? Why does your mind keep drifting back to intensity, conflict, pressure, even when life is finally quiet? On the surface, your life looks stable. Your days are predictable. Your relationships are calmer. But inside, something feels flat. You scroll more than you used to. You overthink small things. You pick at conversations that already ended. Sometimes you even miss the people who drained you, the jobs that burned you out, the phases of life that kept you constantly on edge. And that confuses you. Because chaos hurt you, that IT exhausted you, that IT made you anxious. So, why does your mind romanticize it now? This tension seeps into your identity. You start questioning yourself. Maybe I'm just difficult. Maybe I don't know how to be content. Maybe I need problems to feel alive. In relationships, calm can feel boring. You wait for the other shoe to drop. You mistake peace for disconnection. In decisions, you hesitate, that you're oddly more motivated under pressure than safety. Psychology has a name for this pattern. But before naming it, notice something important. This isn't about liking pain, that it's about what your nervous system learned to call normal. Here's the part most people never hear. You don't miss chaos because you're broken. You miss it because your brain adapted to it. At some point in your life, chaos became familiar. Not comfortable, familiar. And the brain doesn't chase happiness first. IT chases predictability. Even if that predictability comes with stress. If you grew up in emotional unpredictability, if love came mixed with tension, if safety required hyper-awareness, then chaos trained your nervous system. It taught you how to focus, how to react, how to feel useful. Calm, by contrast, feels uncharted. So when life slows down, your brain doesn't think this is good. It thinks, where's the signal? Let's talk about why this happens. Your brain has two major jobs: detect threats and conserve energy. Chaos activates both. Under stress, your brain releases dopamine and norepinephrine. These chemicals sharpen focus. They create urgency. They make you feel alive. Calm doesn't trigger those spikes. So when chaos disappears, dopamine drops. Your brain reads that drop as something missing. Here's a metaphor. Imagine living next to a loud highway for years, AT first. It's unbearable. Then you stop noticing it. One day, you move somewhere quiet, and the silence feels wrong. Too empty. That's your nervous system. Chaos was a highway noise. Peace is the silence your brain hasn't learned to trust yet. The simple mental model is this. Your brain confuses intensity with meaning, not because it's flawed, but because intensity used to equal relevance. And now, without intensity, your brain goes searching. This isn't about forcing yourself to love calm. It's about retraining what your brain associates with aliveness. Here are 4 principles that work with your psychology, not against it. What to do when you feel bored, restless, or drawn to chaos. Pause and label the sensation, not the narrative. Say, this is low stimulation. This is nervous system quiet. Why it works. Labeling activates the prefrontal cortex. That reduces emotional fusion. When feelings turn into identity, instead of something is wrong with me, it becomes, my system is understimulated. Real life example. You want to text someone who always brings drama. Instead of judging yourself, you notice, my body wants intensity, not this person. What to do? Introduce controlled challenges, physical exertion, creative deadlines, cold exposure, focus problem solving. Why it works. Your brain still needs dopamine. Healthy intensity gives it without emotional chaos. This retrains your reward system. Real life example. Instead of craving a chaotic conversation, you go for a fast walk while listening to something mentally engaging. Your body gets activation. Your mind stays safe. What to do? Ask a specific question. Do I feel peaceful or disconnected? Why it works. True calm includes presence. Numbness includes shutdown. They feel similar, but come from different nervous system states. Real life example. You're in a quiet evening and feel flat. Instead of assuming calm is a problem, you check whether you're actually dissociating from yourself. If so, Gentle engagement, not chaos, is the fix. What to do. When the urge hits, don't suppress it. Delay it by 20 minutes. Why it works. Urges peak and fall like waves. Your brain learns that not every impulse needs action. This weakens the chaos reward loop. Real life example. You want to start an unnecessary argument. You wait, the intensity passes, clarity returns. Here's the model to remember. Chaos trained your nervous system. Calm is retraining it. Training feels active. Retraining feels awkward. You're not regressing, like you're recalibrating. Your brain is learning a new baseline. And like any recalibration, there's a phase where things feel wrong before they feel right. The discomfort isn't a sign you should go back. It's a sign you're somewhere new. One day, calm won't feel empty, that IT will feel spacious. Not because life became perfect, but because your nervous system learned that safety doesn't need noise to exist. Until then, be patient with the restlessness. It's not a craving for pain, it's a habit learning to loosen its grip. And maybe the most powerful shift is realizing this. You don't miss chaos. You miss the version of yourself who learned how to survive inside it. And now, you're learning something new.